All right, so we've got this little walk-in cooler that's outside. So per my recommendations, they put in strip curtains. Good on you. However, still doesn't make a difference. We are iced solid. That doesn't look great. There's no bringing the water hose in. So I gotta see why this thing is freezing solid. I turned off the thermostat upstairs, so we're just running. Oh man, that is so hard. That's been frozen for days and days and days. Boy. I may power this whole unit down and bring the garden hose in. Stand by. So this is my rooftop unit. So I adjusted the thermostat, right? So that's how I changed it from flathead. So that's how I cut out the top unit, right? I just set the internal temperature to 80. Drop it out. So turn that all the way up, drop that out. That'll give us an air defrost. I am going to pull the disconnect. It's over there. I'm going to pull the disconnect and run the water hose in. I'm going to take a look. I may try and get a view from above here, see what we can find out. Yeah, this is what I was showing you. Hey, look at all the burnt wiring. So, I'm gonna get the thermal vision. That's not helping anything. Now there is a defrost clock set up, which is really, I'll have to look at what they're interrupting. I mean, commonsensical, they could just be interrupting the solenoid and be dropping it out. Here, let's play a game. Let's turn this in. Yeah. So look at all those defrosts they're running. I'm going to turn this back up. So they are frozen solid, and that was my truck. I lean on my keys and then they go off. They are frozen solid, and they've got every 2 hours a 15-minute defrost, air defrost. So I've not put gauges on it or anything to see if it's short, but given that you're running that many air defrosts and it still can't get it, yeah, I'm thinking you may be short. All right, again, stand by. All right, I was telling you about these burnt wires. Look. There you can see we got a problem with that wiring. So I'm going to change the contactor, chase the wire back to see. I've got the disconnect pulled right now. So God bless when you have enough wire to just pull this out of the way, put your new contactor on the wall, and then go wire for wire from there. So look how much wire I had to cut off. Look at the difference. Hang on, I'm a mess. So that's wire that I cut back that I didn't like how it looked. Look at the difference. I have to get the fresh unburnt wire. Put some new terminal ends on. All right. Not quite too unburnt wire on this one yet. Surely. I know you're shocked to see that the contactor is totally pitted up and burnt out. Not our problem yet. Like, not related to our freeze up problem, but not gonna help once we get it up and running. Come on. Alrighty. So I got the fans running. I've got the disconnect back in. So I've got the fans running. Get the last little bit of ice out of there. We got new terminal ends on there. So once we get fired up, we can check pressures, check thermals, see what we're at. There's no sight glass on this unit. Comes out into a receiver through a dryer and then right to the TXV, which is odd. But then again, much about this system is odd. I hate this. I know it's a high top drain line, but the reality is that is a leak waiting to happen. You've got copper wound up underwater, rubbing on every freaking thing. At least make it steel. You know, I've seen them where it's a steel coil under there and then they just torch into it. Yeah, no, this is not okay. Alright, what do I got on it? Alright, the drain line was clogged. It's clear now, so it's cooling out here, but it's dry inside. I'm running a little low. I mean, tiny bit, not enough I'm going to tap into it. I set it for an hour air defrost overnight at 1 a.m. I'm going to circle back, get eyes on this after a day, see what it looks like, take it from there. I'll let you know. Alright, so the box is 35 and this was never satisfying, so I had to turn it up to 40 in order to get it to satisfy. So I think it's just running its brains out all the time and that's why it's freezing up. Well, the drain line was clogged and I think you got a thermostat problem. So we're gonna let this run. We'll see about coming back with a thermostat, fix it once and for all.